I wanted to share this bread slicer. So as you can see, I have a loaf in here. These are going to help me determine how wide I want the slice of bread to be cut. But additionally, you can see I have a fairly narrow loaf here. I could have had a much wider loaf because these actually, well, I've got them secure in now, but these are actually like, here's some other ones, removable, so you can make, so I could have had them sitting here in these little brackets here for a much wider loaf, but I made it narrow. Additionally, this is a back piece here that you can use to keep the bread stable when slicing, so that also can be moved to any of the different little sections. So anyways, this also has underneath here is a crumb collector. So that's really nice that you can have this, especially if you're cutting into something like sourdough. That would be much like a very crummy, a very heavily crummy type of bread. I don't know a way to say that. So essentially you can see I can put my knife here in these slots and I can just slice and I can make things like perfectly even if I want. So you can see here my pieces are being like, what am I trying to say? They're like the exact same width of each other because of my cadence. But I could adjust that, or the width of my cuts. But I could adjust that. I could make here, see, like this time I'll go skinnier and it allows me to do that. So essentially I can cut, here, I'll move this out so you can see. So like, here's my perfectly cut slender slice. And then all these slices are all the same exact size. So wonderful to, do that if you're just trying to make a nice cut loaf. You're trying to ration out sizes. Everybody gets the same size. You're trying to do this for a party or an event. So I'm really pleased with this. You can probably use this to cut bagels if you want. You would just need to adjust the different areas or the different slots for how you would want to do that. And then additionally, I would probably hand wash this. So there are more pieces to it, just in terms of another set of these and another one of these guys. But otherwise it's a very simple setup. There's no cord or anything that you have to use. There's no wires. It's just simply, it is what it is. I can pick it up one-handed, no problem. So it's not heavy. You can take it with you if you wanted. And now we'll have perfectly sliced bread. So I was gifted this by the company, so thank you so much. This is such a handy baking item, and we'll be using this regularly.